Hey students, so today we are going to discuss the topic of story elements. So, as you guys can know that a story is not just random events. Every good story has some important parts called story elements, okay? And these elements help reader understand the story and make it interesting, okay? So, here we have five elements of story. The first one is setting. The second one is character. The third one is conflict. The fourth one is plot. And the fifth one is theme. So, we will discuss all these elements further in detail. Okay. So, story elements are the key parts that make up an narrative. These include the characters, the people or beings in the story, the setting, where and when the story takes place, and the plot, which is the sequence of events. The conflict is a character, problem, or challenge driving the action. The theme is the main idea or message behind the story, and the point of view is how the story is told. Understanding these basic elements help create stories that are interesting and meaningful to readers. Okay, so students, first, what makes a good story? Like a good story needs interesting characters, a proper setting, an exciting plot, a problem or conflict, and a solution. Okay. So if a story does not have these elements, it may become boring or confusing. Okay. So what are characters? Okay. So in simple words, that characters are the people or animal or creatures in the story. Like they are the ones who do the actions and experience the event. Okay, so we have different types of character, which is main characters or supporting characters. The main character is the most important person in the story. Like the story mainly focus on them. For example, Harry Potter is the main character in Harry Potter series. Okay, whereas supporting characters help the main characters and make the story more interesting, like Ron and Hermione supports Harry Potter. Okay, and you can see that the hero is usually the good character who tries to solve the problem, and villain is usually the bad character who creates problem. Every character has different personalities and traits. Some are brave, some are kind, some are selfish, or some are funny. The next one is setting. Okay. So, in very easy wording, like setting means where and when the story happens. Like it tells us the place, the time, the environment. For example, a castle, a forest, a school, the future, ancient times. Okay. The setting helps reader imagine the story better. For example, a fairy tale may happen in a magical kingdom. A jungle adventures happens in a forest. A space story happens in space. Okay. So the next one is plot. Okay. So basically, plot is a sequence of events that happen in a story from beginning to end. Like it is like the roadmap of the story. It tells us what happens first, what happens next, how the story ends, and a plot usually has three parts. Okay. So the plot of the story is one of the most important aspect as it comprises all the events that happen during the story. The sequence of events that happen from beginning to end. It's like the roadmap of what the characters do, the problems they face, and how everything gets resolved. Okay, so it has three main parts, which is beginning, middle, or the end. So in very simple word, beginning is where characters are introduced, the setting is explained, the main problem starts. For example, a boy loses his pet dog. Okay, middle. Like this is the exciting part. Problems become bigger, characters face challenges, the action increases. For example, the boy searches everywhere for his dog. Okay, and the end means the problem gets solved. We learn what happened. Characters may learn a lesson. For example, the boy finally finds his dog safely. This is the end of the story. Okay. So the next one is conflict. Okay. So basically, conflict means the problem or challenge in the story. Like the conflict in a story is the problem or challenge that the character face. It's what makes the story exciting because it creates tension and keeps the plot moving. Without conflict, the character would not have anything to overcome or solve. Okay. So without conflict, stories would not be exciting because nothing difficult would happen. Conflict keeps reader interested. Okay. Here we have different types of conflict. Okay. Person versus person. Okay, so basically a character struggled against another person. For example, two students competing against each other. When the character struggles against another person, like an enemy or rival. Okay, and person versus self. Like you can say that a character struggles with their own feelings, fears, or you can say decisions. When the character has an internal struggle like making a tough decision or dealing with fear or doubt. Like a child is afraid to speak in front of the class. Okay. Person versus nature. So this belongs to basically a character fight against natural forces like a storm, you can say earthquake or wild animal. Okay. So when the character fights against natural force like a storm, a wild animal, or surviving in the wilderness. Person versus society. Okay. So when the character goes against societal rules, norms, or injustice, like a character struggles against unfair rules or society. For example, someone standing up against injustice. Okay? And person versus supernatural. Basically, it belongs to like a character faces magical or supernatural forces like ghost, magic, curses, or destiny. And the next one is solution. Okay. Basically, the solution is how the conflict gets solved. Like, it usually comes near the end of the story. The characters overcome the problem and the story finishes. A good solution makes reader feel satisfied because the story reaches its conclusion. Okay. So this is when the main problem of conflict gets resolved. Like it's the part where the characters find a way to fix things or overcome the challenges they have been facing. Like the solution is usually at the end of the story and shows how the characters' actions and choices help them solve the problem. It brings the story to a satisfying conclusion. Okay. So, for better understanding, we will read out the story on the lost dog and write down the five main elements. Okay. Read the story carefully. You have to pause the video and then read it. Also, this. Okay. So, the lesson gives a story called The Lost Dog. It helps us understand story elements more clearly. Okay. Here we have characters Tim and Buddy, which is Tim's dog. And these are the important characters in the story. Okay, so let's discuss its setting. Okay, so the story happens in the neighborhood and park during a rainy day and storm. This tells us where and when the story takes place. Okay, so let's discuss plot. Okay, we discussed the three types of plot, which is beginning, middle, and end. So beginning is like Tim takes Buddy to the park. Middle is like Buddy sees a squirrel and runs away. Tim searches for him in the heavy day. This is middle, and the end is like Tim finally finds Buddy under their favorite tree and takes him home safely. And what's the conflict in this story? Like, Tim is scared because Buddy is lost during a storm. He worries that something bad may happen to his dog. Okay? And the next one is solution, which is Tim hears Buddy crying follows the sound and finds it safe under a tree. Tim learns to keep Buddy close in the future. Okay.